hope you are well. So I am going to discuss with you JavaScript closure. So first of all, what is the closure in JavaScript? So we can say a closure is an inner function that has access to the outer function variables, that is known as closure. So this is a definition of closure. So also I am writing here, you can see in this head what is the closure. So I am just writing what is the closures closure in JavaScript. So this is a question, what is a closure in JavaScript? So here is the answer. We can say that a closure closure is an inner function that has access to the outer function variable, outer function variable, that is known as closure. That is as closure. So this is closure in JavaScript. So very simple definition of JavaScript. So next step I am discussing with you uh, uses of closure, why I am using closure, and before uses of closures I am discussing with you um, closure example, how you are creating closure function as like backend. So first of all, we can say outer function in closure does three things. First of all, first point is define a local variable, because outer function define a local variable and outer function define a function also. Define a function and outer function also call the variable, also call the function, call a function. Three things doing outer function of closure. So I'm going to first example of closure. Before I am discussing with you lexical scoping. So minor difference of closure and lexical scoping, you can same things you can say. So just I am script script closing tag. So I am here writing the closure function. So before closure function I am writing first function is a lexical scoping. So first function is you are creating a function using function keyword. This is mandatory for every time. Outer, as like I am creating an outer function, as like this. So before outer function up I am creating here one inner function inner. This is, so here I am creating one a variable for outer function as like name is equal to Ranjit. That's it. So I am calling here this name as like alert. I'm concatenation with the string hello plus this is a concatenation sign of javascript and name. So here is the inner function I have called outer function variable. So you can also use here, you can call here inner function, right? So here I'm calling the inner function. So after I'm calling the outer function. This is a lexical scope. This is not a closure actually. So lexical scope is this inner function is scoping in outer function, inside the outer function. So if you are running this code on browser, you can see here hello Ranjit. So this is a outer function variable name, a inner function declaration, and I am using here name is the parent. Use variable declare in the parent function name. So this is parent variable and I am using in this variable in the inner function also. So here is I am calling the this function. So first of all I am calling outer function name called after that this inner function is called. So I am going to return here inner function, and I am returning the inner function. So we need to call this actual closure. I am explaining you not lexical scoping. I am explaining you closure function, how you can create closure in JavaScript. This is closure function. This is a closure function. So outer function this, and I have also declare outer variable. This is the inner function. I have returned here inner function, and I am calling the outer function. First outer function I am storing in a variable where outer function, if you see function is equal to outer function. So again I am calling here outer function, outer function variable. So this is a actual closure function. This is closure function. So here you can define different way closure function, but this is you can define also. Here is a output. If I am calling the outer function, this is called the inner function using this variable outer function. Outer function I have called here. This is called the inner function. So you can see the hello range. So this is the closure function. If you are not called the this as like this, what is the output? Nothing is output, not working. So you must need call the function as like this. So that is known as closure. So now I am going to explain uses of closure, why I am using closure. So closures are one of the, already, closures are one of the most important, powerful features of the JavaScript. So JavaScript allows for nested features, nesting of function, and grants the inner function fully access to all the variables and function defined inside the outer function. So this is mainly uses of closure. So that's it for closure. Thank you.